Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Your Take Show. I'm your host, Ethan Dunn. I'm joined here by Usaid, Khalil, and Tate Hayden. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Nothing much.
Yeah. So, it's been pretty hot. What do you think about the weather lately?
I've been really thirsty lately.
It's not really my vibe.
Yeah, you like the nice cloudy 55, right?
I do enjoy the 55.
Yeah. So, do you guys have any stories? We start off with stories, funny stories, because our audience loves it. So, do you guys have any good stories you guys want to tell about?
I think
On this podcast.
Woman first.
Okay, I'll go first, I guess.
Yeah.
Go see the woman.
So we were back in the old fourth grade. I think it was fourth grade. So I was chilling in the forest. Apollo has a forest next to its playground. I was chilling there with my boys, the football players. We're all just kind of in a group, just talking. And this girl comes up to me. Her name's Nola. She's like, Tate. Dude, stop talking. Okay. And then I was like, okay, they need me. I gotta go. So I pieced out my bros and I'm heading on over and they're like, Tate, we need you to go right in that dugout and steal those leaves. I was like, you brought me all the way over here to steal the leaves?
This is Leaf Team, right?
This is Leaf Team, bro.
I was in that. Everybody got in trouble for that.
We all got in trouble for this. I probably got the worst of it.
For stealing leaves?
Yeah, it got a lot worse. And then I was like,
remember Benjamin printed out like laminated.
the laminated cards with like the different colors according to our ranks.
Wait, you stole the leaves from the environment, correct?
No, apparently I stole them from third graders. I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, it was like supposed to be like a war between like the grades or something like that.
Dude, so I went in, I like took them, and it was actually Mooj. Mooj came up to me and was like, "You can't have those.
Yeah,
those are ours." And I was like, "They're literally leaves. Like, come on now, give me them." And he was like, "But they're ours." I was like, I'm just going to take them. So I start walking out. And this kid, like Arthur, maybe his name was Peter. One of them was Peter, one of them's Arthur. They're twins. He comes up to me with his like clipboard. And is like, dude, those are my leaves. I literally just like pushed him out of the way. Like I wasn't having it at this point.
So you were physical first?
I think he was up in my face. Like he pushed his clipboard on me. He was kind of pressing. So I removed him from the situation. It wasn't like a hard little, like, it wasn't like a flagrant 2. It was maybe like a tech. And then so like I just went back, and then we got into lunch, and everything was going smooth. And then we get call, like, we were in Miss Wolf's room the next day, and she's like, Miss Clausen comes in. She's like, if you were in that leaf war, you gotta go. You gotta go.
that was like pretty much everybody in the.
It was literally
the whole class walks out.
It was 100% of our class.
Yeah.
And Miss Wolf was like, okay. So I went down there, and she's like, these are people we need to talk to a little bit more. She's like, up there was like Eshawn.
We
had Mooj, Peter, Arthur, Ryan Remy. He was up there too. Remy's a big part.
Remy thick, man. No homo.
And then he was like, and me. And I was like, what did I do? Like I did one thing and then left. And she got like down the line what people did. Like Eshawn was sitting on Ryan. like Ryan was on like all fours, and Eshawn was like sitting on top of him, just like bouncing. It was comedy.
Yo, you guys were freaks back then.
I remember that so vividly. It was in like the forest,
yeah,
right?
Dude.
The forest area.
What does vivid mean?
Okay, stop talking.
You saw it.
So we were going on, and then he was like, yeah, Ryan. I forgot what Ryan like did to get in trouble. But then, he pushed Eshawn off of him. So I'm not sure how that contributed to anything. And he got to me and she's like, and you stabbed Peter in the neck with a pencil.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, I did what? Like, what are you accusing me of?
Someone framed you. It was like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was a clipboard dude,
I got the clipboard dude. I forget if his name was Peter or Arthur. But one of them was like, you stabbed me. And the other one was like, you didn't stab him. Like, he's just capping right now. And then so. I was a little heated. And then she got through all of us and they're like, all right, these are our criminals, our convicts. And I was like,
of course,
this girl, Miss Clausen, just called me a convict? Bro, I'm like 9. like I do not deserve this right now. Like I can't be having this. And so I go home, I'm bawling, I'm crying. And my parents are like, just tell her, like, write what you did. Write all that you did. You can't do anything else than that. And I was like, all right, Dad. So I had this little note, put it in my pocket, came to school the next day. And I get there, I get called down to the office, Miss Clausen's room. You're familiar with that room, right?
Yeah, every day.
All right.
What?
Move the mic a little so you can. Yeah.
Okay. And then so we're
You
like,
can lean and then you can talk.
so we were like, I got down there and she's like, I got a letter saying that I shouldn't have said what I said. This is Miss Clausen telling us this. So she's like, all right, everyone's off the hook. I messed up. But she still went around and like made us write down what we did. She's like, so Tate, you stabbed that kid with a pencil. And I was like, he's clearly sitting right here. If I stabbed him, this kid'd be dead. Like, I'm like, come on now. He weighs like maybe like 60 pounds, like probably 50.
So is Mrs. Drew?
Dude,
Just call that,
don't
you know.
inflate Drew's weight, dude. Come on now. And
Sorry, 65.
So we were going on, and I get in trouble. She's like trying to talk all this crap to me, and then Ryan comes up and is like, "Don't worry, I got you. I wrote into my letter that I sent to Miss Clausen. Like this is like a sealed like written letter.
Remy.
Yeah, Remy to Miss Clausen saying how he felt violated, harassed, and abused for being called a convict by her. This like old like
She sounds a lot like X.
Shut up, Usaid.
Okay.
And then so like and then he's like, don't worry, I wrote in that you didn't do anything. And then she's at the end, she's like, so did you stab him? I was like, no, I didn't stab him. Like, that's a stupid thing to do. Why would I stab him? He's like, did you push him? I was like, yeah, the kid got body checked.
Yeah.
Like, he's kind of soft. And so we were like, and then we got through it, and I didn't get in trouble. And this kid straight out, after the meeting, after I just said I didn't get in trouble and she believed me, not him, was like, he didn't stab me. I was just lying to get him in trouble. That's some BS, right?
Yeah.
Like, you'd be kind of heated.
So you went in and stabbed him after.
Dude, I should have, bro. That kid would have dropped dead on sight. I think
Yes,
he actually still goes to Maywood.
Wait, Maywood?
Dude, I think he does. I think he's in 8th grade.
What? Was he Asian?
No. Oh, you're talking about Anthony. I know who you're talking about.
Oh.
That's the kid that broke up the Silly Willy Society. I remember him. He was a problem.
Yeah. Speaking of school, we all went to the same like elementary school for like 3rd to 5th grade at least.
Mm-hmm.
You have a very peculiar story in 5th grade camp. I mean, we all have good stories about 5th grade camp. That was lit, but you have the most intriguing one. I'd like you to tell it now.
Well, let's just say, like, I went out through my whole elementary school career, like, showing off, man. I was the blankety blank blank. And, like,
The what?
I had no weaknesses. No weaknesses.
Besides
So
the
we
English
go down to
language?
camp, and everyone's like, bro, today we get to go to the swimming pool. Little did anyone know that I can't swim. So we pull up, and I'm slowly walking behind everyone. Everyone's taking off their shirts, ripping it. My friend Tate here, he's like, woo. And I'm like, no. I'm telling myself, I can't do this.
Yeah,
I'm about to die in front of the whole 5th grade class. So everyone walks out to the swimming pool. I'm slowly drifting behind them. Thoughts running through my head. I'm like, should I pull the fire alarm? Should I start yelling? Should I, like, run away? Like, what should I do? I can't go into
You
this
just
water.
played it.
So I thought I can just, like, walk in the water, play it off, tell them I don't want to swim, nothing. But they want to have a swimming test in front of everyone.
Oh,
So-
yeah, in order to get in the deep end, right?
Yeah, so, and, like, I thought we could all stay in the little end, but no, everyone wanted the deep end. So I stood in the back of the line, one by one, everyone passing the test, light work. So I get in, and I just start walking, I just walk through the water, like Jesus or Moses, or whoever walked through the water, or split it. And then,
Moses.
Moses, my bad.
Jesus
Part
walked
of
on
the
it.
Red Sea.
And then they're like, no, you have to swim. And I didn't know what to do from them, so I bent my back. I started doing the swimming motion, but I'm still walking. So I look like a complete fool out here. I'm walking, flapping my arms on the water, and the instructor was like, sir, you have to swim if you want to pass. And I just had to come clean. I'm like, sir, I cannot swim. Everyone's face turned. They're from the deep end. I don't know how they heard me. They're like, what? Teachers looking at me. Some kids we don't even know. They didn't even go to our school. Like, you can't swim? Everyone's going wild. I'm like, oh, no.
Oh,
So you
my
know what?
goodness, dude.
I started, like, tearing up. It's 5th grade. I was like, what am I going to do?
The one kid that couldn't be touched.
I'm sorry.
I remember I had like a bloody nose like every day in that camp, and that like most of the swimming pool, I was just in the bathroom stuffing paper towels up my nose.
You should have told me. I would have joined you.
Dude, the one thing that really stuck with me from that camp was the time we were supposed to go canoeing. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Supposed to go canoeing, but there was no water. They just
No, we
had-
still went canoeing, but like it was.
Dude,
like,
we didn't
we
though,
didn't.
because the water was gone by the time we got there. So we got there, and it was just dry. So they just had the canoe sitting on the
That
ground.
mother
and
trucker
we're
was
like,
all dirt.
they're like, get in, and we're like, dude, there's no water. What do you want from us, dude? That camp, that
dude,
was something
that camp was
special.
lit. Remember the skits?
Oh, yeah, we remember the
boy.
skits.
The roof chamber.
Bro, so,
Wait, weren't you the one with like the car and stuff?
The roof chamber, of course.
yeah, so they gave us this, like, metal thing. And, like,
Yeah.
first thing comes to mind, I was like, let's make it a child abuse.
That wasn't. No, you remember the first thing
You
was.
throw your child in there and you start beating him. He can't come out. Like, he can't throw back. He's in there stuck.
No, the first thing you thought of was something that girls sit on when they go to the bathroom. You don't remember that? She said, the one thing you can't do is have it be something that you use to go to the bathroom. Usaid gets the thing and you're like, this is something girls can sit on to go to the bathroom.
It's shaped like a toilet. What do you expect?
Yeah. So our group got like a trident, like a fork looking thing, and we made it so like
The
it would be like an
multi-tool.
ab machine.
Yes.
So you just do it and you just get instant.
Clearly
ab.
didn't work on you.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut that out because that was really mean.
I'm sorry.
I'm playing.
Dude, do you remember when
I'll probably still cut it out though. Hey, back in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Do you remember when Jeff tore with your little multi-tool thing?
Yeah.
The ab thing. He in Sharpie.
Yeah, he sharpie like a 10-pack.
No, he tried to Sharpie a 20-pack, but there's only 16. So he Sharpied from about here to like here, which is and just started drawing cross lines. Said, I'm Channing Tatum, and like I have all these abs.
Yeah.
Dude, I miss Prime Jeff.
I was Wiz Khalifa, and I did the same thing as him.
No, but when I wanted to do
No,
the
you
child
were
abuser,
Khalifa Wiz.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
remember we yelled at you?
I was trying
Wiz
to
Khalifa or
be, I was
Mia
trying to do
Khalifa?
that so that I would be like a different than Khalifa Wiz. Yeah.
when I went to do the child abuser, my two ideas were Ray Rice and Adrian Peterson, because they're like two football players who
Yeah.
beat their wife and children.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Moving on. Do you guys have any more like recent stories you guys want to tell?
I have a story. I remember
Let's
like
hear
it was yesterday. 7th grade. It was our last basketball game of the season.
Oh no.
Our coach called the timeout. She's like, everyone needs to score. I'm like, it's our last game. We're winning by like 20. Let's just get everyone to score. So everyone's already on the board but me. You know, defensive specialist. I don't shoot.
Mm.
Anyway, so they're like, let's run a play for Usaid. And I knew this play by heart. I go around the two screens, go all the way around, and I come out, and I catch this ball, and I launch a 3. Nothing but net usually at practice. So we go
Man
through.
who said the man who shot 11% from 3?
That's not necessary. So we're coming down the court, and they call the play. And like, Usaid side. So he comes running, and I go zooming. Everything's running through my mind. I'm like, this is about to be a buzzer beater, banking in from the top right corner. So I catch the ball, and I launch it. Everyone's going wild. Then it's stuck on the side of the rim. Coach was staring at me. The crowd goes dead silent. Even the ref starts looking at me. And I'm like, I can't do anything about this. So she called a timeout. She subbed me out after that. And she's like, I'm going to try to get you your points, but this is going to be hard.
Was this Miss Weinecker or?
No, this is
like-
Coach Tammy.
Coach.
Oh,
Broke
yeah.
my heart. I've never shot after that. Not a shooter anymore.
You have any other stories?
What is one story that I remember?
I mean, I
from
have a story about
recent
like jamboree basketball in 6th grade.
in 6th grade?
Yeah, I played jamboree basketball in 6th grade.
Bro, you were a baller back then.
Bro, I just remember Kellen Odegaard just like powdering up his shoes and like Ethan Ratty like taking out his J's and like, this is what we're gonna play today. These are my game shoes. And I remember distinctly like me, Tristan, and Connor Shield, like we would just like yell at the team that because we were on the bench and they're playing. We're telling them what to do. They're like, go over here. Oh no, you missed. And like like all of that. And And we didn't do anything. At least I was probably the worst one on the team. I'll just keep critiquing these guys, like, even though they're doing way better than me. I mean, yeah. That's what I did. The story.
Coach Roll. I remember. I know the exact date. It was September 15th.
Oh my god.
September 15th.
This must have scarred you.
September 15th, not 18, but 2017. And we're at lunch. Widely regarded as the best lunch ever between our friend group. It was we were talking about the thing where we talked about actions being positive and negative, so we could mathematically figure out, like, if it was okay or not. Like, if, like, terrorism was okay, it wasn't. Like, if being, like, gay was okay, and it was. It mathematically came out okay. And so, like, we were going all through it, and eventually Devin just says something stupid. I'm not going to repeat it right now, family friendly. But he says something reckless. And I forget, yeah. And I spit my water out because it was funny. And Devin starts laughing so hard drinking his apple juice. He misses his mouth. And the whole thing runs down and puddles right above his crotch.
It's like the treetop, right?
Yeah, like the Minute Maid, the little bottle. And it just, like, he's wearing khakis and it just puddled. There's just a puddle sitting right here. And he's looking around, looking at everyone, and he's like, dude, I peed myself. Mid-lunch, and stands up, and it's just dripping all over the ground. This guy is running up and down the lunchroom. He's like, guys, I peed myself. That's probably my favorite moment.
My favorite lunch was when Usaid and Langley had, like, the banana deep
banana deep throat.
Bro, apparently that video got leaked this year. Everyone already seen it.
Yeah, I know, but, like, just... the video doesn't do it justice. Just, like... Langley is the deep throat king of bananas, dude. Is so
no
far.
homo.
I remember 5th grade.
Family friendly.
Bro, fifth grade, last day of school. You know, me and my buddy Ian.
Oh, God.
Ian's been getting on my nerves lately. So I don't know what went through my mind, but I'm exposing this man. So yeet, there goes his pants in front of the whole class.
Last day of school.
Yeah,
That's when you got suspended, right?
Yeah, I pants him
on the last day.
And the class just going wild. Everyone's like, woo! They're celebrating left and right. And I'm like, calm down, guys. It's fine. And he pulls him back up. He's like, I'm going to get you back. Teacher still hasn't seen anything. Her name was Miss Fernandez. She was dumb. She did not know what's going down under her roof. We go after recess, and I'm just playing under the bars, and I feel like it's raining. And I look up. It's like 80 degrees out here. I'm like, how's it raining? I look to my left, and this man is spitting on me. He spit on me.
Ian?
Yeah. So you know what any 5th grader is going to do? I walked right up that slide, and I pantsed him again. Now, half of the recess people are looking at us. I don't know what people thought, but they thought it was a game. So everyone starts pantsing each other. Left and right. I'm pretty sure someone pantsed a girl at one point. They were just doing it for fun. So, you know what? Everyone had fun. We all laughed it off. I went into lunch. I'm eating my lunch. And Miss Clausen comes up to me. She's like, I need to talk to you. And I was like, no, I need to talk to you. So she pulls me over to the side and she's like, did you pull down someone's pants today? I said, no. She asked me again. She's like, did you pull down someone's pants today? Then Ian comes in. I knew at that point, it's over for me.
Ian ratted on you?
Apparently. So I just spilled everything. I was like, man, yeah, I pantsed him. It was funny, but not. She's like, how far did you let it go down? I was like, up to the thigh level. It wasn't too serious. And she's like, okay. You're going home. I'm going to have to call your parents. So I go home. I don't really care. I went to sleep. I wake up. My brother's on the phone with someone. And all I hear him say is, yeah, I'll tell him. He gets off the phone and he goes, that was your principal. I just pretended to be your dad. And she ratted on you about pantsing someone. So like, oh, shoot. And he was like, yeah, tomorrow you're suspended. I was like, what? Tomorrow's our graduation. He's like, no, you can go to graduation. You just get suspended after. So I go all the way down to graduation. We graduate. Everything's fine. Then after, I have to go back to class for an hour. But that's where I'm supposed to be suspended. So I kind of dipped after that. And I never got in trouble. Good story. Good story.
Wait, so the suspension didn't go until like 6th grade or anything?
Nope. 6th grade, I did get suspended, though. Another funny story. I
What
remember
you
it.
get suspended? I remember you getting suspended. I don't forget what you get suspended for.
March 17th, St. Patrick's Day.
Oh my god.
Some kid pulls up. His name Preston. He ain't wearing green.
I remember.
He
this
ain't wearing
story.
green. So like, you know me, being a fellow American citizen,
You're not wearing green.
I punch him. I'm like, bro, you ain't wearing green. That's fine. Everyone's laughing.
Not
And he goes downhill. Look like he have an asthma attack. So I'm like, okay. So we go back to class. Everything's fine. Then she calls me over the next couple of days, and she's like, "Do you know what I called you down here for?" I was like, "My birthday's coming up. You're probably wishing me a happy birthday. Like, that's really nice of you." She's like, "No, you just punched some kid." I was like, "What?" She's like, "You're going to SLC." I was so stunned. So I went to SLC. Pretty fun in there. The teacher was pretty chill. We were just having fun the whole time. And I go home, and she calls my dad. She's like, he has to come in for SLC tomorrow. Don't forget the next day is my birthday. So I was like, Dad, I can't go to SLC on my birthday. This is bad. He's like, you just got to do it. So I go to SLC, and it was a really fun day, partying. And then I fell asleep, and the lady started yelling at me. So I woke up, and then I went through the day. It was really fun. I walking out SLC, and everyone's like, yo, where have you been? And I was like, I can't say, because she told me I can't tell anyone. So I went home, and then my dad realized that I shouldn't have not gotten in trouble for that. So he wants to go fight Miss White. So I'm like, I already served the punishment. Like, what's the point now? Well, he drags me down there like 3 days later, and he goes and talking to her. I'm like, there's nothing really that can happen though. And then she has the audacity to say that's my fault. I didn't
say that word again.
audacity.
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 Audacity. My bad.
Audacity.
All right, end the story.
You
You gotta make fun of my language. That's it. End the story.
No, dude, come on. I remember. Have you gotten any demerits for like getting in trouble? Did you get any trouble in like?
There's a couple times I probably should have gotten in trouble. I'll admit, leadership in 8th grade, a lot flied that shouldn't have flied. We got starting off with, actually, that was your story on good old.
You want me to tell the story?
That was good old. Well, you have the first one. You have the paper throw and
Funny
the
story of
9/11
all
story.
time, man.
Wait, don't tell the 9/11
No.
one, but I want to hear the paper throw.
So everyone's working in class, you know.
It just
Leadership.
happened. It's not about 9/11. It happened on 9/11.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Leadership.
You should tell that one.
We're known about AP paper cutting, so all we do in leadership we cut paper. So I crumble up this piece
Oh
of
wait,
paper.
this is this year, right?
No,
No,
this
this was last year.
Oh, okay.
Crumble this piece of paper, and you know me, I'm a sharpshooter. So I like get ready. I do my free throw routine, shrug everything out. The trash is right there. The class is hella loud, like no one can hear. No one knows what I'm doing. I walk in, I go, call me the greatest school shooter. I meant like shooter in the school, but it sounded like school shooter, like the pop, pop.
This is why you got your
I
reputation.
shoot it. And then class is dead silent. Everyone's looking at me. I'm laughing, hit backboard and in. I'm like, ooh. Miss Mallory like, excuse me, what did you just say? And I was like, call me the greatest school shooter. I hit it. She's like, Usaid, that's not funny. And there was like a couple of days after another big mass school shooting. I forgot which one. It was like Parkland or something like that. So like, oh, now I realize what it means. So like, okay. So I just went back, and she didn't really talk to me after that. But I really don't shoot my papers anymore in.
Story I got is the one where we're like, we got these things that we have to do, like business meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone has to be quiet, and we just have to go through our budget and make sure everything's okay. We're going, and we're deciding if we're buying a new printer or not. Our printer works perfectly fine, but they wanted to spend like the $600 on a new one. So like we're debating it, and I raised my hand, and so I asked her the question, and Miss Miley just starts talking, and I was not having it that day. So I stood up in front of the whole class and shushed her. I was like, shh, like stop talking, like to the I said that to Miss Miley, and she turned around and looked at me, stood up, and sat back down. She didn't say anything. She was pretty scared of me. There's that one. What's another time we kind of clowned on Miss Miley?
Right,
the whole lunch story. She didn't catch on that one for the whole month.
I was fasting for Ramadan,
Yeah.
so you know I can't eat. And then Mason makes up this lunch it's an empty seat. Like, I don't eat empty lunch. So there's an empty seat in the middle of the classroom. Someone comes to sit there, and Mason starts screaming, like, no, that's lunch. They're looking at him like, what? Like, what's lunch? There's no lunch on this table. Like, no, that's lunch. And then Miss Smiley's looking at him like, and she's like shrugs her shoulder and goes on in class like lunch is a person. And they do this throughout the whole month.
30 days of this.
Yeah.
Like Mason standing in line, someone comes standing behind him like, no, lunch is behind me. And everyone's looking at Mason like he's crazy. Miss Smiley's like, man, let it be. I'm like, bruh, it's lunch.
I think another good one is when you misnamed the pipe.
What?
Oh, you know those long pipes? What are they called?
I'll tell the
PVC?
story. I'll tell the story. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
called PVC pipes.
Yeah.
Where we gotta make the limbo stick out of it for one of our spirit weeks. And Usaid stands up in front of the class and is like, "Does anyone have any BBC pipes?"
Wait, would you say that on purpose or like?
No, I thought they're called BBC pipes. And then the class starts looking at me, and I'm like, what's their problem? Do you have any BBC pipes? And I'm like, excuse me, sir, do you have a BBC pipe or should I leave? And I was like, I don't got no time for this leadership class.
Yeah,
do you have a BBC pipe? I'm like, no. And I'm like, what? And like, it's PVC. And I'm like, oh.
And Miss Smiley didn't catch up on all of that, dude.
One time, we're like, I don't know, it was some activity we were doing for fun. So they're like, let's remodel like our budget, like the earlier one we had with his incident.
Oh yeah.
So we're like messing around, and like I was supposed to mess up, and she's supposed to kick me out because that's what usually happens in budgets. So we're messing around, and I look at her and I go, "I move to approve." That's what you do when you have a motion. I go, "I move to approve your mom," and she goes, "You side out." And I thought we were still on the script. So I'm like, Miss Smiley, you're messing. She's like, "No, out." And she sends me out there, and she starts yelling at me. She's like, "Don't you ever talk about no one's mom." I was like,
So you disrespect my mama in this
Sure.
hood?
Yo, oh my God. Let me tell this story real quick. So this is 6th grade with Mr. Crine, right?
Big Papa
Crying Daddy.
Yeah. Okay. So this is. Ooh, I like that. Let me think. Okay, we were like reading. I think it was SDR or something. And then it was. Let me think. Oh yeah, this kid. He walks in, right? I won't say his name.
This is a good story.
You know,
Freddie Weisberg.
Dude,
It's Freddie Weisberg 84
A lot of
underscore.
people know the story. He walks in, we walk, and then we're just like having banter, and then he's like, "What's up, N-word?" And then
No, we didn't say the N-word.
no, he said
He said like
He said
yes,
the N-word?
Yeah.
Yes.
the F word, but not that F word.
But like
Oh,
the
the-
F,
Like the-
like the
the
F word for
alternate
like
to gay.
for like homosexuality.
Yeah.
FAGGOTS. Is that right?
Yeah,
That
he
is
said
correct.
that,
Yeah.
and then Mr. Crime's like, "Out!" The same way that Miss Miley said, and then he's like, "Oh, what's that?" And then, because this is Mr. Crime. Mr. Crime says like, he's like, "Do you even know what that word means?" And then Freddie's like, "No," and then,
Did you skip the part of the story where you walked into the room?
oh yes, okay, so Freddie walks into the room, and then he says, "What's up?" Alternate to gay, but F word.
Friggers.
Huh?
You can just use friggers.
I guess.
Or like maggots? With
Yeah,
an F?
that. And then I walk in and it's like, Mr. Krabs. What was the meme? The Mr. Krabs scene?
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs?
Oh yeah, I was like, oh yeah, Mr. Krabs, like so loud, like enveloping the room in it. and then Mr. Krabs like out, and then everybody's like, which one? And then he's like, Freddie. And then I was like, okay, I'm chilling. And then Mr. Krabs goes out and tells Freddie, do you even know what that means? And Freddie says, no. And then Freddie says, it's like calling gay people or like calling black people the N-word. And then he
Mr.
doesn't.
Krabs says that to Freddie. He's trying to like explain what it
Yeah,
means.
but he doesn't say that like just the N-word. He just says it, you know.
Like he doesn't say, like he doesn't say like the N-word. He just like drops the word.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, that's like calling people like,
Boom.
all right.
Bro,
Calm
that
down.
reminds me of a story in Miss Kissinger's room. We're reading something about slavery. Everyone's like, we're dead silent, we're reading. And she like cried before it. She told us, like...
Oh,
if
this
you-
is Mazel Tov, right?
Yeah, she's like, if the N-word's in the book, we won't judge you if you say it. It's part of the book. So everyone's dead silent. I'm about to fall asleep. And then some girls, this is some white girl. She's like, blinky, blink, blink. N-word. She just drops it. I get up. I'm like, what's going on? I look at the girl. I look at Miss Kissner. Miss Kissner is cheering her on. She's like, and then the girl like passes on back to Miss Kissner. And Miss Kissner starts going off of the N-word. There's like 5 in 2 sentences. And I'm like, yo. And then after that, she's like, guys, I don't really like the N-word. I'm not going to use it anymore. I'm like, what? Didn't you already use it like 5 times already? Yeah. And I'm like, this is wild.
All right. So now we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to discuss about some more current events and topics in school and worldwide. Thank you.
That was the stem of the problem. And why she won't ever talk to me. We went back and tried to talk to her, and she
saw us and
smiled at us and was like, and then left. We were like, hi, what's up? And she was like, and walked away. And I was like, okay.
Put that phone away, boy. We recording.
All right, boys, we're back on air
3,
with our
2.
guest, Eggroll and Tate.
All right, we're back into the Your Take show.
No. Leave this.
No. Stop roasting me, dude.
You get a new segment called Roast the Host.
Yo.
That's actually fire.
That actually rhymes.
Dude.
Well, I know it rhymes.
We might have to do that. I'm just saying. But I'll be at more at the
How about beat your meat?
Here, we'll come back on for a second episode. If this episode does well, we'll do some Roast the Host.
You hear that, viewers? Like this episode, comment down below. We'll do a Roast the Host. You guys want to see that?
Please, I'm trying to roast.
We haven't even come back in yet.
Yo, we're in.
No, restart.
Welcome back to the Your Take Show. I'm your host, Ethan Dillon. I'm joined here by Tate Hayden and Usaid Khalil. What's up, guys?
Usaid Muhammad Khalil.
You say, how's your drink?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Nice drink, bro.
Nice drink, buddy. It's lunch.
Ramadan.
Hi to all my Muslim brothers out there.
Okay, so let's get down to business with some serious topics. Semi-serious. So I'll talk about Liberty ASB. Because
that's not serious. It's a joke.
Whoa. Calm down.
Calm down.
Literally a joke.
Dude, you're still in Liberty ASB for another, month here.
It's a joke.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Wait till Munson sees this one.
They take an hour and a half of our days just to cut paper.
No. But okay.
Usaid, what's your problem with ASB?
Yes, let's hear it.
My problem with ASB, it's not what ASB actually is. No one actually listens to us. We're not leaders. They say cram the stands just so more leadership kids go to the games. No one ever looks at a cram the stands poster and be like, yo, I'm going to that game. Mm-hmm. All we do is make posters. That's our main thing. Once every blue moon, we set up for an assembly. So all I'm saying is, it's not what you expect at ASB.
And you don't even participate that much because you're freshman. You're not, in a position.
Me, I tried to participate. I tried to start a freshman.
You don't try to do anything.
I tried to start a freshman power chain, and no one joined.
That's because no one wants to do a freshman. We don't want to get beat. There's no thing participating, getting beat. Yeah.
So what's your point of view, Tate?
So your problems are the class is just boring, and
I
you don't have
understand
enough involvement, and ASB.
It's not really a leadership class. It's just setting up.
What do you think
stuff.
can change to make ASB more including and usable, and to actually make a difference in the school? Because it's the same. I get that how you're not doing enough to really make the class warranted.
Honestly, I don't know what we should do.
Tate, do you have any ideas? I mean, you ASB.
To promote inclusion.
Promote inclusion, but you also need to. You're not. One of Usaid's problems is you're not enough of a leader. How do you think you can ASB can?
Tate, can you tell me how you've been a leader this past year in this leadership class?
Yeah.
Our
new class of 22 vice president, Tate Hayden.
Not new. Still. Come on now, re-election.
Unopposed.
Unopposed.
Dude, they're just too scared to run against me. Okay.
I'll run against you.
Wait.
But I don't want to take the class.
Okay. Can you restate the question? I happen to have forgotten. Maybe.
I'm asking, how can ASB become more of leaders in
how do
school?
we become actual what you would consider leaders? Well, name someone who's a leader to you. Just so I know where we're going.
Barack Obama.
MLK.
Those are
These were leaders.
These are leaders, yes.
Malcolm X.
Okay, well, 2 of those are leaders of protests, so I'm not sure
Sean
that's exactly
Martin?
what I want. Okay.
You didn't get that?
Oh. Stop it, you.
Okay. I don't know. I don't really know how you want us to become more of actual leaders.
But you never answered my question.
Yeah, you didn't answer your
When in this
question.
past year have
How do
we
you
used your
become leaders?
leadership skills?
You just
Have I
asked us
shown
what
my
leaders
leadership skills, like, to everyone?
Like, when have we used them?
Like, in my life?
No, in this
are.
past
in
year.
this year.
Like, but just, like, in my life in general.
Both.
A lot. A lot of stuff.
This
that we
year
get taught,
and, like,
like
over.
validation, like, that's useful.
But I'm saying,
Validation? What do you mean?
Like, when you validate someone.
like when you think of leaders, what comes to mind? I think of someone who, like, people go up to, people follow them.
People who follow.
Yeah, but
not people who follow.
people who get followed.
People
People that you would follow?
you will follow.
That
Well,
you
like,
will follow.
that's what I'm saying.
I think that's just not how you can look at it in a high school environment. You don't want to follow one person. You want to be an individual.
It's not following, but I don't feel like we have our freedom of speech. Like, we don't really voice our
of course.
opinions.
Schools block freedom of speech.
Yeah, you don't get half your rights in the school.
in school, so you
It,
can.
do- it doesn't
conform
apply. It
to,
doesn't
like-
apply to school.
But I say, like, we don't really get to voice our opinion in leadership.
So you're saying that you want to voice your opinion,
Yeah, it's like
like such as what? Like, give us an opinion that you have right now.
Opinion I have right now?
Whatever that you want to voice in leadership that you feel you can't.
No, I just find leadership boring.
yeah, he finds leadership boring, but he also finds other things. I think that leadership, like when you have your campaigns and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you say, like, oh, I'm gonna make it so that blah blah and blah blah.
Mm.
How does that? Most of the time, that doesn't happen because the school won't allow it, or like things restrict that. You know,
So if you're talking about, like, we take, like, suggestions, we take improvements, we ask people, like,
But does
What would
it
you want?
do you actually use that?
we suggest it. It's not our decision if it gets put in. Yes, we can go out, we control, like, what happens with certain things. But at the end of the day, it's not in our control. We don't run the school.
How often does it work? Honestly, though.
How often does it work? How
Yeah,
often does a student suggestion get into
Yeah.
what the final plan is?
Yeah.
Say, like, 50% of the time.
If it's like a smart idea, then
Yeah, like a spirit day. If it's a smart idea, then probably like 100. If it's like a spirit day, I mean, we've had 2 student suggestions.
Yeah.
I've seen one of them go in, one of them not. So
Yeah, I think ASB, if you want to fix it, make it more intriguing and like more exciting to be in,
Okay.
and make it so that there's more things to do than just set up spirit days. You need to have more activities, more inclusion with the whole student body, and ASB should be like the connection between like staff and student, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think that'd be a great thing. I
But
think that'd be a great
like
addition.
for our ASB class, our 2 main things are setting up stuff for people and making posters. Like, that's our 2 main things that we work on in class.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think you're gonna keep doing ASB for like the whole
I hope so. I feel like that's my goal.
your goal?
I enjoy
put on
ASB.
your resume. ASB vice president, 4 years.
ASB exec president. 1 year.
Possibly.
Senior year, I'm running for exec board.
I want to run, and I feel like I could have a good chance, but I don't think I would sacrifice that like a class for it though.
It's a lot of commitment, a lot of after school hours,
It is a lot of after school hours.
I'm
There's a
down
lot of
for
stuff
that.
we do that.
a
is,
lot of
like,
your Saturdays
I've had a lot
to
of.
put up flowers
I've
on
helped
the
a lot
walls.
of ASB like stuff, like the first day, like the homecoming week.
Mhm.
I helped a lot with that,
Mhm.
and I helped a lot with the taping of. I don't remember. It was like after basketball game, where like we were taping stuff up. It might have been for like a spirit week, spring fling maybe. No, it was something. Snow.
What were you
coming.
taping?
It's not coming.
It's probably snow coming. I helped with snow coming as well.
Okay.
Okay, so we pretty much exhausted ASB. So let's move on to sports. So both of you play sports, football, basketball, anything else?
Wrestling.
I wrestle.
You wrestle as well?
Yeah.
Are you going to keep wrestling?
Who knows at this point?
Yeah. Do you enjoy playing football at Liberty? Like, do you improve or like, do you find enjoyment out of going to practices and playing?
Yes. It
Yes.
really depends, actually.
Mm.
Because, like, varsity players, they complain a lot about they run a lot. But, like, we had Tremblay. It was really fun. And it was, like, a new experience for me. we're like, I felt like we made a family with our team. We were coming home from one game. I forgot. I think it was Juanita, actually. And they start thinking, take me home. Bus is shaking. Everyone's singing. Even though we lost, but I don't know. It felt like a family.
That's what sports does. Like, you
Makes
have
you closer.
a extended family.
You get that inclusion. Rock solid.
Do you have anything to add to that football conversation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think that.
Stop. I'm about to smack you.
Okay, so I do think that.
Just talk.
I do think that you become more of a family. I do think that I've gotten better. I do think that you get closer to different people. I do think that you pick up different skills more than just football.
Mm-hmm.
I think you pick up skills that you can use off the field, skills like integrity.
Yeah. But can you use sports as a way to, like, gain, like, jobs or college? Do you think you two could, like, use sports?
Well, I think every athlete's
like,
dream at one point is to get a scholarship to college. Like, if you're playing the sport,
That's
deep
what your goal
inside,
has to be.
your goal is to get a scholarship. Everyone knows realistically you're not gonna, like,
It's
really
not gonna
low
go
chance.
pro.
It's a small number. You're probably not going to go pro.
But, like, you can't call yourself an athlete if you're not going out there and giving it your all, trying to make it up there.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Liberty is the right school to do that?
I think it's a small school. That'll help. I mean, 2 years we go up to 3A.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get a college look,
We're going to become a 3A, or?
our junior year, we will.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll be a 3A school, but as a 2A school, it's not really likely. It's not an impossible thing.
Yeah, so you don't have any issues with, like, the football or, like, any sports at Liberty? You think the coaches are good?
I
Everything's
love the coaches.
Our football coaches, favorite coaches of all time.
good?
They're all so unique.
Yeah. Wrestling. The only complaint I would ever have about wrestling is it takes too long.
And the trauma from middle school?
What trauma?
Didn't Jeremy
Shit.
sit on your back?
That wasn't my back.
No. It was Curtis who sat on Germany's.
Jeremy's back.
Bro.
Yeah. I used to play hockey.
Excuse me,
but-
sir. I like the lines on the screen.
What lines?
You know the lines when we talk and it shows how loud you're talking?
Oh, yeah. That's for me to make sure.
Well, for basketball, we had the most bipolar coach you can ever meet.
Ivan?
No.
No?
His name
Big
was
B.
His name was Bernard. Bernard pulls it up Saturday morning. Our practice is at 7. Like, you go into a 7 a.m. practice, won't you be a little tired? We just get there. He goes, I don't like your guys' attitude.
What?
And he makes us run for the first half hour of practice. And after that, he starts laughing. He's like, bro, we're going to have a good time today. And I was like, what?
That's whack.
Did you hear about Durant getting hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Kevin?
I think that the Warriors
Kevin
are going to lose
Fuck Katie.
tonight.
Oh,
Family friendly.
frick Katie.
I think that the Warriors are going to lose tonight without Kevin Durant. I don't think they can win without him.
Honestly, what pisses me off the most is everyone complains about James Harden's play style. But if you go back and watch
Kevin
Curry
Durant
tape,
right here.
he always like jumps into the people and tries to draw fouls.
Everyone tries to draw fouls. I think that James Harden just does that at
Is it
an
playoffs or
alarming
what?
rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's second round playoffs.
Mm. So the Warriors playing tonight?
Yeah, the
Mhm.
Warriors play
Against
at
the-
7. So, like, they already started, I think.
Who are they playing? Yeah, they started 18 minutes ago.
They're playing the Rockets, Game 6 in Houston.
How's the Utah Jazz doing?
Durant.
They didn't even make playoffs?
No, they
Well,
did.
they made the playoffs. They're just not in it anymore.
Utah Jazz, I don't really like their fan base.
Their fan base is
They're really
racist.
racist.
But it's okay.
Racist?
They're racist, yeah.
Hmm. I just like the name, the Jazz, and it's a saxophone.
It's because you play
The
Saxophone.
saxophone.
a saxophone.
Do any of you play instruments or
I used to Dabble.
recorder?
dabble in the piano.
5th grade recorder.
5th grade recorder was
I went all the way up
lit.
to the green belt. Remember hot
I
cross
got
buns like it
double
was
black
yesterday.
belt.
Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny. Hot cross buns.
I like how you didn't even do the right
Yeah, you
motions.
hot cross
Hot cross
bun.
bun, hot cross bun.
Dude, I had double black belt in
Double? Oh, because you had the big one.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
That's what
alto
she said.
recorder. Dude, I was nuts on the recorder, and I play sax. Stop fighting.
I said a
Do
funny
you guys
joke.
have any like current music tastes you're into right now, or
Some
I know you
new
guys don't.
up and coming artist I listen to. His name is X.
he hasn't released some music in a while, bro?
I don't know what happened to him. He kind of dipped.
Yeah, the music. I don't know. We're kind of like that point in the year where it's getting a little awkward for music because people are waiting to drop their summer albums till summer. So
What's that one dude's name who's been promising that album for like?
Lil Uzi, bro. Eternal Tate. It's coming out soon.
Eternal Take.
It's coming out
Talkie.
eventually, probably.
Talkie.
But I don't know. But I've been really vibing with YG lately. Like I listen to
You
a lot
always.
of YG.
I asked this.
Wait,
to you
YG
in
Melly?
7th grade.
YG, bro.
YG West Coast.
Oh no, I listen to Melly
Idiot.
because he murders his best friend.
Name 2 Melly songs.
Butter Pecan, Murder on My Mind, Mixed Personalities, etc.
Mind on My Murder.
Yeah, Mind on My Murder is a weird one.
Yeah.
It's Murder on My Mind.
No, Mind on My Murder is
That's a
different
song.
Oh,
He like says a song from like the different point of view.
from the one who got killed.
Yeah,
I actually want to listen to that now.
it's not very good.
It's not good at all.
Yeah, but I've been listening to a lot of YG lately.
Mm.
Like Stop Snitching. It's probably my favorite song right now. Dangerous World.
That's a mood right there.
Yeah. A lot of people can't make it
Bro.
into like the music world.
Speaking about sad songs, you know what
Okay.
I found that works? If you work out to sad songs, it actually helps.
Well, how?
Helps what?
I don't know why. I just been listening to sad songs lately. And I just like focus in.
Like Billie Eilish?
No. Billie
Irish.
I don't know what her name is.
Eyelash.
Billie Eilish.
She's kind of overrated, not gonna lie.
Overrated. She doesn't even do anything.
Two most overrated people of all time is Billie and Shakespeare.
And Shakespeare?
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare? That's what I heard.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare?
Oh, we're starting here. We're starting there. We're starting there.
yeah.
No.
It's loading.
I got murder on my mind.
So loud. Okay. CBS. Sure. Wait, Lakers?
Yeah, they're like protesting LeBron. And
Why?
Like, the front office because they had one season where they didn't make the playoffs.
The last 5 years, they haven't made the playoffs.
Off their 6th straight season, missing the playoffs and without a head coach. What?
Yeah, they fired Luke Walton a while ago.
Man,
They were gonna get Tyronn Lue, but they didn't. They're getting Jason Kidd, I think. I just think it's interesting. I think that it's not like Kobe won a championship his rookie year. It's not like Magic won a championship his first year with the Lakers.
But I think
Why do they have a sign of LeBron?
well, LeBron being the greatest player of all time, there's really high expectations of him when
Yeah,
he
but
came.
you can't expect him to win in a culture that just has no one around him.
That's true.
You're not looking at Heat LeBron. You're not looking at a 25-year-old, 20 to 25 to like 30-year-old LeBron. You're looking at a 35-year-old dude that has no purpose being in the NBA anymore. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm saying when you're 35, you probably shouldn't be playing.
He was still
professional
putting up
sports.
great numbers.
He's
He's
still
still putting up.
injuries.
He's still putting up MVP near triple double numbers, but he doesn't have a Kevin Love. He doesn't have a Kyrie with him that can be kind of supporting role.
He has a JaVale McGee.
He
and a Lance
JaVale.
Stevenson.
How much would a contract with one of those like stars?
Well, they have enough room for 2 max
Yeah,
contracts.
that's 2 max contracts. I assume that Kyrie might come back.
But the thing is, like, no one really wants to play with LeBron because no matter how good you are, you're still gonna be in
He's
his
still gonna
shadows.
be overshadowed by
Yeah.
You're
it.
still gonna be overshadowed. But if you want to win a championship,
He's
go
your
play-
best
Go
bet.
play for LeBron.
You need
Anthony Davis. That's the person who will come soon enough. Next.
You
2
need
years.
superstars to like lead a team like that.
That's like everyone talks about LeBron's finals record, but like it's not a one-player sport; it's a team sport.
Yeah, it's a team sport. You can't.
Exactly.
And they act like when Jordan went to it, it's like Jordan didn't have a super team.
Yeah.
Jordan played with
Scotty,
Scotty
Dennis,
and Dennis.
Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
List goes on.
Steve Kerr, yeah. Steve Kerr's a great shooter. Dennis Rodman, physical defender, one of the best rebounders of all time. Scottie Pippen, another
Dude,
physical defender.
Scottie Pippen's the top 25 player of all time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top 25, if not higher. He's
Top 10.
fairly good.
Yeah.
Top 10 might be pushing it,
Yeah.
but
Usaid Khalil's a number 1. What are you talking about?
he's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna act like
I
know
averaged
as
3
much,
points this season.
Like, shut up. I'm so Usaid, come on, dude. I'm not gonna act like I know as much basketball as you guys do, but I know in like esports and like CS, you you can't just have like a superstar by himself. Like
it's
for
like having
example,
Ninja.
FaZe Clan. They have this second best player in the world in Nico, but all they have is just like washed up stars that pretend to be like their former selves.
How do you get washed up in a game with a keyboard and mouse?
Your muscles don't work.
Yeah, they got
like,
carpals on them.
like they have like wrist injuries and stuff. And they need like surgery for it. Like,
Breaking your wrist is like tearing an
They're
ACL.
playing like 10 hours a day. What do you mean, bro?
How do you play 10 hours a day and get worse?
Personally, I don't think they should count as athletes.
Really? I mean,
When someone says
I don't think they're
athlete,
considered athletes.
When
I just
someone
think
says
that
athlete, does
they play a
ninjas-
sport, but they're not.
they're not athletes as in like they're not working physically,
Well, like,
but they're still considered like players.
when you say athlete, does ninja ever come to mind?
No, of
Like,
course
No,
not.
when
That's
you
the
got, when you
thing.
got put on the top athletes,
That's that's what I'm confused. with.
That is still stupid, dude. I don't agree with that. And then
Work
they
out? What do you
eat
work
healthy
out?
and stuff?
But you eat healthy and work out when you play games.
Yeah, it's like it helps you.
What are you working out?
Oh, when you play games? Oh, my bad.
You got like a
You're
resistance
working out
banner on
your,
your hand.
you're okay. Your right
got
arm
an
is your
actual
forearm.
band
You're working
with
out
them.
your forearm when you're working on that.
Oh yeah, they're working out their forearm.
Because the stronger
There's
forearm
other
gives you
workouts
better
for that
movement.
as well.
Yeah, of course. I run those.
And then finger dexterity.
You guys see that one video of the world's strongest man? It was like a slapping competition, and people pay just to get slapped by him.
Who?
Who pays to get slapped by the world's strongest?
I don't know.
Who's the world's strongest man?
I don't know
Ryan
his
Shaw?
name. It was like a YouTube
Bjornsson?
video. And they give him money. And they just go up there and they're like, and he goes, "Yeah, you eat." Give them a good old clapper.
Because there's, the strongman competitions, slapping.
Man died.
This is man.
Where's the first video?
No,
Man died.
Man died.
His neck snaps him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's on YouTube. You can't like die. Oh my god.
No. Oh god.
Read the comments,
Wait, I want to see what happened.
Ooh.
Shut up.
bro. Look at that dude trying to get a close up view with the camera.
He died.
My man doesn't even care.
He's like, yeah, I won.
If he actually died, there's no way this is on YouTube,
Yeah, he's not die. He's not.
He's not
dead.
die.
Shut up.
All the people are
Oh
waiting
my
to get slapped
goodness.
as well.
Reminds me of your
Bro,
mom.
you gotta read the comments. What are the comments saying?
Let's see. There's only one. really slapped death 1000.
That's cool. Did you see the it was this thing where like they were like arm wrestling like on a platform, but at the same time it was UFC fighting. I know Joe Rogan did a thing on it.
Joe Rogan?
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Like he was like trying to arm wrestle him, but then at the same time he had like an arm bar in, so he was like up, just hanging in the air by this guy's arm. Look it up. It was crazy. It was crazy. Arm wrestling UFC.
This one?
Yeah, X arm.
Wow. Good quality. Savage. This?
What are we watching?
this.
That. They're arm wrestling and punching each other.
That is so stupid. When was this?
How can you not like this?
This is so stupid.
I'd sit back and watch this.
This is like...
You're telling me you wouldn't watch this? If this was on TV, you wouldn't be interested?
I would be intrigued.
Look, he's out cold from arm wrestling.
Oh my god. Jesus.
He's just bounded on.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, this is like a whole thing.
Yeah.
That is...
It's like an actual thing. Like, it's an actual league.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Bruh. No one's gonna get as much views as this because you guys are popular.
Not really. Not me.
I'm pretty popular. Unanimous decision for vice president.
Once again, unopposed.
Not unopposed, just more popular.
Hello, welcome back to the final segment of the Your Take show. Back here with Usaid and Tate. We want to tell some more stories because it's so funny. We have so many stories to tell. We've known each other for very long. So, Usaid, you want to start it off?
I'll tell you guys a story that changed me to the man I am today. I remember like it was yesterday.
Okay.
I was 7 years old. You know, I have 4 other siblings at this point. I still don't have my little sister. So my mom locks us all in this car. She's like, we going to Costco. And we got my grandma with her. So everyone's in the car. We're like, woo, woo. 99 bottles of tea up the wall. We're singing that. We get down to Costco. You know, everyone goes. All my sisters just to like walk off. Oh, I am so sorry.
It's okay.
All my sisters walk off. You know, they all have phones at that point. So I'm just walking behind my mom, and I see this really cool banana.
Banana?
It's a banana, like a banana package. So I'm just looking at
It's
it.
not. Wait. How is it different from the rest of them?
They were shaped different. They were like
square
no,
bananas.
Rectangular?
You know how like all the bags are yellow?
Yeah.
This one had a green banana in it, a yellow banana, and a black banana.
Okay.
So it had a really right one and a not right one.
Yeah, so it was unique.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that I was like,
Wait, is
ooh.
this the Costco in Kirkland or like the?
Issaquah, Kirkland's from broke ass bitches.
You hear that? That's a message at Kirkland Costco.
Unless Kirkland Costco wants to sponsor me, I'll take that back.
I'm down. I'll take the money.
We'll take the
money
food.
and run, boy.
Anyway, so I'm looking at this banana. I'm drooling. I look up, and my mom ain't there.
How old are you in this?
I'm 7.
7.
My mom completely forgot about me.
Yeah.
I look around, no one's there. So you know, I go around, free samples. I'm like, frick my mama.
But you're not even concerned that your mom left you there. You're just
Free samples.
Living the Costco life.
Trying to get some like sausage and stuff.
Sausage.
I can't
you
eat
side?
sausage.
What?
No homo.
I can't eat sausage.
No piggo.
Oh, that's right. Ramadan.
No.
Muslim.
Islamic.
Anyway, so I'm walking around, and some kid points at me. He goes, I know you. I'm like, you don't know me. He goes, I know you. You look like some dude from a TV show. That's when I realized I need to find my mom.
Who do you look like?
I don't know.
He was like this, but like without the perm.
So I zoomed to the front counter, and like I'm still not that good in English, so I'm speaking half Arabic, half English to this dude.
Can you still speak Arabic?
Fluent.
Speak. Hello,
Say,
my
like-
name's Usaid.
Assalamu alaikum, ana ismi Usaid.
Oh my
Say that
god!
one more time. Say that one more time.
Assalamu alaikum, ana ismi Usaid.
Sana kame una asman Tate.
Ooh!
أبدو أنك يلا دريت كلمة ببشمت. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. اكرس.
Say I got lost. My mom left me in Costco.
ماما ضيعتني في كاسكو.
ماما دعكسني Costco.
This is so intriguing, dude. Scratch the story, dude. This is so cool. Oh my god. What can you say? What's like funny? Say something funny.
Just say what you want me to say.
I pooped my pants when I was 14 in front of my crush, or in front of my lover, or something like that.
أنا شخيت حالي وأنا كنت 14 سنة قدام ولاية صفي.
Say,
Bro, were you going to Velik's class one day and only speaking Arabic?
Shoot.
who's calling?
Hello?
We're still on there.
Yeah, we're still on there.
No.
Speaker.
Non-bomb.
ساعتنا في الدار بجوز أكل عنده.
Speaker, please.
بس بشرب ماي بروح على الدار أكل همبرجر.
Plus speaker.
بابا ما سألنيش كده ليش بنقعد.
No.
بنصفي بده يروحني. مش عارفين قاعدين بنسوي في فيديو.
ما شاء الله.
Bye.
He's asking like when.
Wait, Madre's asking when this is gonna be done.
Oh, it's pretty soon.
Pretty soon. We're in the final segment here.
Yeah.
Wait, so you said when did you first learn English? Like you learned Arabic.
Wait,
before
keep talking.
English, right?
So what is it called? So I moved here when I was 2. I learned-
Where did you live? I haven't heard this story.
I lived in Jerusalem,
Wait,
Palestine.
you were born in Palestine?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not a U.S. citizen?
No, I got my passport later.
Okay.
But I can't run for like a presidency. But anyway, I moved here when I was 2, and I first learned Arabic, and then in kindergarten I started to learn English. But in kindergarten I was put into like some special needs class with a bunch of other idiots speaking English.
He's in ELL. He's like
They went over the alphabet like 3 times a day. No, like Z B C A. And they're like, no. I did get out of ELL in 3rd grade though.
That was fun.
Stuttered my way right out.
Dude.
Stuttered my.
You could have
way
been in
out.
Merlin, right?
Hell no.
No, what is it called for the Merlin test?
Yeah.
It was out of 7 categories, and I got all categories right except speaking and writing.
I find that hard to believe.
No, he told me that like he almost got into like Merlin.
Did you get waitlisted?
No, they said because my grammar and speaking was too bad.
We did DLI. You could have got better. We did DLI every day for 3 years.
DLI? What was that?
It's the little papers we got with all like the grammar things. We had like correct all
All
the
I remember
grammar.
is just around the corner.
I remember that, bro. 5th grade, I had to retake a test. It was a Stanford test, and I walk in, and there's this man body part, and the video is there, and everyone like, and apparently like the video was lagging or something.
Yeah, it paused. Oh, I remember that story.
And I'm like, ooh, and I'm walking, and the
Whoa,
whole class.
whoa. Time out. Pause. We were on the male genitalia, and you were like, ooh.
You're a 5th grader, and you walk into a class, and there's a large male body part in front of you. What are you supposed to be your reaction?
Not
away?
ooh. Let me go hit that.
Look away, dude. Look away. Cry.
Yeah, you're not
Laugh.
like
Right.
you look. You sounded like you kind of wanted to get closer. Like you wanted to be like touching that thing.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we're gonna end it here. If you guys want to plug anything, your Insta, your Snapchat, anything you gotta do.
Okay, guys. So for Snapchat, I repeat, Caramel Pop 21. CARAMEL
This is not.
POP 21.
Is that? That is U_K.
That's
And my Instagram is U_K21.
Oh, so your Snapchat was Caramel Pop. Okay.
my snap. T Hayden 8828. THAYDEN 8828.
No way.
All right, my IG. I was like _K.Hayden_. Sounds about right.
Something like that.
Something about
Doesn't even know his own username.
Dude, I don't care about my own username.
I think you deserve to be called a criminal if you don't know your own
Okay,
username.
okay.
All right, we'll be out of here. We'll see
Thank
you
you
in
for
a couple
watching.
weeks, baby.
Thank you for watching, guys. All right.
Can we start kissing around the camera?
All right, come here.
Mwah.